Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrew and today I'm checking out some more Star Trek, the original series. I'm going to be checking out Season 2, Episode 1. So guys, thanks so much for joining me. Let's get into the episode.
And he hasn't eaten at all in 3 days.
Well, that just sounds like Mr. Spock in one of his contemplated phases.
Okay. Something's up with Spock.
First officer turned to me and said, "You will cease to pry into my personal matters, Doctor, or I shall certainly break your neck."
Okay. Doesn't seem like Spock.
Brian,
Well,
if I want anything from you, I'll ask for it.
he's definitely not acting like himself.
Captain,
You ever seen him get angry like that before?
what the devil is this all about?
I have made my request, Captain. All I require from you is that you answer it, yes or no.
He's got no more patience left.
All right, Spock, let's have it.
It is undignified for a woman to play servant to a man who is not hers.
Okay.
In all the years that I've known you, you've never asked for a leave of any sort. In fact, you've refused them. Why now?
He's obviously going through something.
Surely I have enough leave time accumulated.
Agreed, but that isn't the question, is it?
He doesn't want to tell him for some reason.
I wish to take my leave on Vulcan.
He's going to get back home for some reason. What the hell's in his hand there? It's like a little knife.
Spock, I'm asking you. What's wrong?
I need rest. I'm asking you to accept that answer.
Alter course to Vulcan. Increase speed to warp 4.
Kirk spotted the knife in his hands. He's going to have some questions about that.
I suppose most of us overlook the fact that even Vulcans aren't indestructible.
We're not.
He's having some trouble. Doesn't seem to want to tell Kirk about them.
Inauguration ceremonies, Altair 6, have been advanced 7 solar days. Your order to alter your flight plan is filed to accommodate.
We'll have to head directly there at, warp 6, sir. Insufficient time to stop off at Vulcan.
That's going to be a problem.
Don't worry, I'll see that you get your leave as soon as we're finished.
I don't know if he's going to last that long.
Quite understand, Captain.
Seems like he's about to snap any minute now.
I don't understand, Captain.
How far behind schedule will diverting to Vulcan put us?
We're on course for Vulcan, Captain. As Mr. Spock ordered.
Oh shit. Giving orders behind his back? Spock is not being acting like himself this episode.
Come with me, please.
He's got some explaining to do.
You changed course for Vulcan, Mr. Spock. Why?
Change the course?
Do you deny it?
No. No, by no means, Captain. It is quite possible.
Then why'd you do it?
Captain, I accept on your word.
Quite possible. He doesn't remember?
Why, nor do I remember doing it.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Cannot. No Vulcan could explain further.
I'm pretty sure they could. They just don't want to.
The questions I will not answer.
I order you to report to the sick bay.
Sick bay.
Complete examination. McCoy's waiting.
Yeah, he wants some answers. Spock's not going to be giving it to him.
My orders were to give you a thorough physical. In case you hadn't noticed, I have to answer to the same commanding officer that you do.
Examine me. For all the good it'll do either of us.
I'm not sure they'll find anything. Probably has something to do with why they control their emotions. Or how they control them.
If you don't get him to Vulcan within a week, 8 days at the outside, he'll die.
Oh, okay. It's even more serious than I thought.
Why?
I'm pretty sure Spock could have just said that to him.
You say you're convinced he knows what it is?
He does.
Yeah, he's definitely got to know what it is.
No use to ask him, Jim. He won't talk.
I don't know what's such a secret, but... Who's that? Does he have a kid?
Vulcan understands, but even we do not speak of it among ourselves.
Nobody talks about it?
No, I do not understand. Explain. Consider that an order.
Can't really understand until he explains.
What kind of biology?
Vulcan
You
biology.
mean the biology of Vulcans? Biology as in reproduction?
Okay. Was he in heat?
If any creature as proudly logical as us were to have their logic ripped from them as this time does to us,
That's what they're so afraid of. That's why they can't talk about it.
Vulcans choose their mates. Haven't you wondered?
Not really.
So it's assumed that it's done quite logically.
That's what I would assume.
Strips our minds from us. Brings a madness which rips away our veneer of civilization. It is the farr. Time of mating.
Time of mating. So does this happen to all Vulcans at the same time? Was it just happening to him at this time?
I'd hoped I would be spared this. But the ancient drives are too strong. We are driven by forces we cannot control. Return home. And take a wife.
So I don't think he goes back to get a wife. I've never heard of Spock having a wife before.
Captain Ashley is trying to raise
Let
Dark-
me alone!
Well, smash that thing up.
The delay would be at most a day. I can hardly believe
Kirk will
it.
proceed to Altair 6's order. Subject is closed.
Oops, shit.
But it's simply not that vital. You can't go off to Vulcan against Starfleet orders. You'll be busted.
Gonna go against the orders?
I owe my life a dozen times over. Isn't that worth a career?
Yeah, I think so.
He's my friend.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Mr. Chekhov, laying a course for Vulcan.
Yeah, I was just gonna hope he doesn't get fired for disobeying a direct order.
Would you make me some of that lo-mein soup?
Oh, I'd be very glad to do that, Mr. Spock.
Yeah, well, she really likes him.
By tradition, the male is accompanied by his closest friends.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
I also request McCoy accompany me.
I shall be honored, sir.
Parted from me, and never parted. Never and always, touching and touch.
Is that who he was looking at before?
She's lovely, Mr. Spock.
Must have knew each other when they were kids.
She is to bring my wife.
So he already has a wife? I thought he was meant to be getting a wife. You didn't realize he already had one.
Vulcans killed to win their mates. They still go mad at this time. Perhaps the price they pay for having no emotions the rest of the time. Lovely.
All comes back at one time.
Marriage party. You said T'Pring was your wife.
By our parents' arrangement,
So it was arranged.
while we were but 7 years of age.
How? The only person to ever turn down a seat in the Federation's council.
She doesn't like the Federation? She probably doesn't like this arrangement. Well, I guess she doesn't want it.
What is it? What happened?
She chooses the challenge.
The challenge.
She will choose her champion.
Are you trying to say that she rejected him, that she doesn't want him?
He will have to fight for her. It is her right.
This one.
What?
I am to be the one. It was agreed.
What'd she pick him for?
T'Pring is within her rights. But our laws and customs are not binding on thee. Thee are free to decline.
I've no idea why she picked him. And why he would fight for her.
I will do what I must to vow, but not with him.
Why would Kirk fight Spock for?
What happens to Spock if I decline?
Another champion will be selected.
Well, yeah, they just decline.
If I can knock Spock out without really hurting him.
In this climate, if the heat doesn't get you, the thin air will.
Okay, so he's going to try to save him. I don't know, I think Spock can probably take all the other dudes.
The power of Vulcan. All of Vulcan in one package. How can I back out in front of her?
I mean, you could very easily.
What do you mean, if both survive?
This combat is to the death.
Yeah, you probably should have asked about that before you decided to take part in it. It was obviously going to be to the death. But obviously neither of them die.
Who said anything about a fight to the death?
These men are friends. Force them to fight till one of them is killed.
They didn't tell him about that challenge.
The air's too hot and thin for Kirk. He's not used to it.
The air is the air. What can be done?
I can compensate for the atmosphere and the temperature with this. At least it'll give Kirk a fighting chance.
We may proceed.
He seems to be doing pretty well without it.
You're gonna have to kill him, John.
Kill Spock? That's not what we came to Vulcan for, is it?
Yeah, he's never going to do that. He's going to figure out another way. Oh shit. Kirk's knocked out.
Get your hands off of him, Spock. He's dead.
What? He's dead. There's no way he's dead.
You will instruct Mr. Chekhov to plot a course for the nearest starbase, where I must surrender myself to the authorities.
Is this really happening? There's got to be some kind of plan.
Why the challenge? And why you chose my captain as your champion?
If your captain were Victor, he would not want me, and so I would have stunned. If you were Victor, you would free me because I had dared to challenge, and again I would have stunned. But if you did not free me, for you would be gone, and I would have your name and your property, and stun would still be there.
Flawlessly logical.
That's one way to look at it.
I am honored.
Stan, she is yours. After a time, you may find that having is not so pleasing a thing after all as wanting.
Live long and prosper, Spock.
I shall do neither. I have killed my captain and my friend.
There's no way that he actually killed him. He's already gone. Had to be some kind of plan.
You are making the final arrangements.
Spock,
Doctor, please, let me finish.
Yeah, he's alive. Spock didn't know what was going on.
Furthermore, I shall order Mr. Scott to take...
Don't you think you better check with me first?
Captain! Jim!
He actually smiled. He actually got happy for a minute there.
To see you, Captain. You seem uninjured. I am at something of a loss to understand it, however.
Must be something to do with that thing that McCoy gave him.
He slipped in a neuro-paralyzer. Knocked me out. Simulated death.
Indeed.
Quick thinking from McCoy.
Spock, what happened down there? The girl, the wedding.
Oh, yes, the girl. Most interesting. When I thought I had killed the captain, I found I had lost all interest in T'Pring. The madness was gone.
He lost all interest immediately.
Response to T'Pol's request for diversion of Enterprise to planet Vulcan hereby approved.
Okay, why do they decide to approve it now?
How about that, T'Pol? They couldn't turn it out.
Well, at least Kirk doesn't have to worry about that now.
Jim alive, that you weren't on the verge of giving us an emotional scene that would have brought the house down.
Merely my quite logical relief that Starfleet had not lost the highly proficient captain.
Of course, Mr. Spock, your reaction was quite logical.
Thank you, Doctor.
In a pig's eye.
Quite logical. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you made this fun video, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.